There's actually people watching already. Look at that. Okay. Got my tablet here, so hopefully. There's 4 people waiting. Holy crap. Make sure everything's the way it should be. Don't know if anyone can see me yet. Probably not. Next up. A little bit of time. Okay. Live chat. Okay, so I am live. Okay. Let's zoom in a bit because that's a really wide angle. Oh, that's too much. Touch too much. Still new at this whole live thing, so well, yes, that's okay. I think I can work with that. The time delay is weird. Hey JJM, hey crazy feller. Should I put your name in for the draw? I know you know the answer. You said you don't want to be in the draw, but I'll totally put you in if you want. Holy crap, there's 9 people watching already. Pie in the sky! How you doing? I'm holding the tablet because, I mean, as Crazy Feller keeps reminding me, I probably need reading glasses. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, this is the sauce that's been given away today. Hey, Tonto. How are you doing? Okay, Crazy Feller. I gotta send you Peter Frampton, though. I emailed you to get your address again because I deleted a bunch of email because Google warned me that I was like at maximum capacity for emails because I had like 2,500. Hey, Sonnet. Holy crap. There's a lot of people on here. I'm actually quite impressed. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. Riley's in the way, the dogs. Damn dogs. I'm still new to the live feed, so everyone, like, you know, just give me a break here. That's up too much. No, crap. Phone's not cooperating. Yeah, I'll just leave it there. So how's everyone's week going there? Wow, there's a lot of people. 12 people already. That's kind of cool. Sorry, I'm still kind of new at the... I'm just going to try to leave that over here so I can read from there later on. So I'm in the basement. I usually do stuff over in the other room because that's where my chainsaw stuff is, but the whole basement's mine because the wife wants something to do with it. So I was down here playing with guns. Not that they're toys, but, you know, whatever. I play with them while I can before the government takes them because I live in Canada. But yeah, so we're going to do the giveaway. I'm going to wait a little bit. Well, it's 12 people. So only 20 people entered for the saw. So, you know, that's a 5% chance that everyone entered. So it's 6:30, so it officially started. Hopefully. And I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the camera because I got my tablet here. My phone's turned around. All I can see is the camera. So... But yeah, so the whole thing about this giveaway, this saw, this Submix, is the first saw that I ported that I was actually truly proud of. This thing rips. If you follow the channel, this saw is unbelievable. Like, has 220 pounds of compression. With a 325 chain and just the 7-pin sprocket, it completely rips. And yeah, so tonight, very soon, someone's going to win that. I don't want to drag this out too long because the wife's out. I got both the dogs down here. The one's up the door trying to get out because you go squirrely down here in the basement, but yeah, so this saw, and this is a Chinese saw. These are cheap on Amazon, and but this one, I've tested this after I ported it and did the machine work, and it's got crazy compression. There's nothing wrong with it. This saw will last a long time. It can take the compression. These Chinese clones are actually quite good saws. Like, they're overlooked. I mean, I'd buy this. I would buy this before I bought something like a Steel MS250. The smaller Husqvarnas, the crappy ones, like I don't know the numbers of them, like 235. Those small crappy saws are basically the rebranded Poulin saws. Sorry, I can't speak quite well today, or ever. I barely know English or French, so. But yes, Crazy Feller, it is a runner. Someone's gonna be happy with this saw, and whoever wins this saw, I actually really hope you'll like make at least some kind of video and post it, maybe tag me in it, because I am very proud of this. And Crazy Feller refused to enter this. He said let somebody else have it, but no. He started to make his own videos, so I'm gonna send him Peter Frampton here, and he's gonna make a video of that, and then. But he ported a little Echo 310, which I want to do that to mine. Those are such weird saws that'll port work, how they're all swirled in there. Here to win or to be entertained. Yeah, Tanton, those 235, 440s, 240s, they were all. Those small Husqvarnas, like, I mean, there's one thing, like, you take a Steel MS250, my brother has one, and it's actually not a bad saw for what it is. 45 cc's, it does the job, but the smaller, cheaper Husqvarnas seem to be absolute trash. My favorite brand of the clones I bought, actually the Submix. The Pro Yama's a little higher quality build, but it's only a 49 cc. The Submix, if you measure it, and do the math, it's 54.5 cc's. The Pro Yama, which I like, but it's only a 49.3 cc. But these Submixes, they work well. And I mean, what I have available on Amazon Canada is different than what you have Amazon US. You guys have more. Like, you got the Kucher, I think the Weimars, all that stuff's available. See, Husqvarna saws, I mean, I want to like Husqvarna. I really do. I mean, I've had problems with every one I've had. The 61 I have right now works great, but I mean, would I buy a brand new one? No. But having said that, I got that Steel, the MS362C that I got at the bus stop. Saw someone left at a bus stop, and someone in the neighborhood told me, and that's actually a really good saw. I'm not a big Steel fan. I'm not a fanboy of any saws, really, except Homelight. Homelight's the best saws ever made, as far as vintage saws go, in my opinion. But I'm not a fanboy. If I were to actually buy a brand new saw, I'd probably buy an Echo. They don't make the 4910 anymore, which I missed that window. But like the 590 Timberwolf, I got to run one about 3 weeks ago. And those are great saws out of the box. I mean, they need to be tuned, obviously, the limiter cap's taken off, but yeah, they are. I like Echo. The Echo, I think, is the best bang for your buck. I mean, like, as far as consumer saws go, I mean, you get to I think the Echo 620p, that's pro version of the 590, and that's probably better. I've never ran one, so I really can't comment, but people say they're good. I did run a 7310, and that was Josh Kinslow's JK Saw Shop. I ran that at Tazapalooza, and that's actually, his was stock, and that's a nice saw to run. It's light for displacement, and I would like to buy one of those, but I'm not willing to go spend $1,000 on a chainsaw. Like, I only do it for fun, and yes, I kind of agree, Scott. They do. But I don't know what's with that MS362 app. That thing has a scored piston. And Jim from Jim Saws and stuff, he's down in Calgary, south of me. And he's ran a few of them. And he watched the video of me running and said, yours runs fucking great. excuse my language, but he was talking about how great it runs. Hey, Andrew Scott. But he was talking about how great mine runs, and like thing had a squirt piston. But I have the steel hexa chain on it too, which I mean, the steel hexa chain runs great, but would I buy it again? No, because it's flipping expensive. I think Canadian, I paid $55 for that 72 drive-link chain for the 20-inch bar, and that's a lot of money for a chain. I mean, if I got Steel RS, the same chain probably cost me like $32. So is it worth an extra $23? No. Especially once you sharpen it, and the files are $15-20. So I'm ranting about steel. Gotta run big Huskies. Just have a few exceptions on the small ones. Some of those 50 builds. Josh did really run great. Yeah. I haven't had a chance to run a lot of the big Huskies. Was that Tazapalooza? I should have, because there's a lot of big Huskies there. And the thing is, at Tazapalooza, running a saw, everyone's welcome to run this saw, run that saw. Like, unless somebody's saw broke down, it's like, don't run that one. But it's next Tazapalooza, I'm gonna run every possible saw I can, because I want to run a 395, and there's one there, and I had a chance to run it. I ran a 372, and Husqvarna saws are good, but I just need more time with them. Last year at Tazapalooza, the craziest saw I ran was Johnny Arnett's Steel 084 that was ported by Bellhopper, and that was a crazy saw. He had a 42-inch bar on that thing, and just ripping through a log, it was like crazy. You had to hang on, just the pull and the torque. Yeah, no, I agree, Andrew. Those are the 362Cs are nice saws. Like, I want to port mine. I actually have another cylinder and piston here for it, but it's a Chinese one. And sometimes the Chinese ones, the squish is kind of large, and I really, I have access to a lathe at work, but I don't like spending more time at work than I have to, but that's just me. So, we've got 14 people watching, so it's 6:38. I don't want to run this too long. Like I said, I got stuff to do. Winter's coming here in Edmonton. We're getting below freezing temperatures right away. I got to go to Home Depot and get some that pink antifreeze and winterize the trailer. I want to get that done tonight because tomorrow was busy. It's one of those kind of crazy things. Really, you have some part saws. 362 part saws. You should email me, and I might be interested in one. Like seriously, like I wouldn't mind another one for parts. If you go into my my about section for my channel, my emails are kevinmcgetty2@gmail.com, and I'd definitely be interested in parts saw. I don't have PayPal, but the global money transfer works to the United States, so I mean, just whatever. But anyway, so we are going to go ahead with the draw. I'm using this. This is a strainer I use for my ammo tumbler for reloading ammunition. But I'm going to have all the names of post-it notes, and I'm going to make it all fair. Just fold them up. Only 20 people entered, though, so 8:38 in Indiana. Is it dark in Indiana? I imagine so, eh? Because must be dark there. Here, it's just got dark, but come in about a month and a half, it'll be dark here at 3:45. It's dark when I go home from work. And that's kind of depressing. Hey, Corey. How's it going? Or Mama Taz. Mama Taz didn't enter. Her husband did. Kenny's name's in there. Scott Foster. Middle Oregon. I like Oregon. I've only driven through Oregon. I kind of liked it, except for Portland. I didn't care much for Portland, but that's just my opinion. South Dakota. South Dakota is where Mount Rushmore is, isn't it? Sorry, I'm Canadian. I don't know U.S. geography that well, but Mount Rushmore is in South Dakota, isn't it? So yeah, the one fueler entered. Crazy color. I was flipping through it. He commented on my video. He thought it said fucker, but whatever. Well, see, that's the thing. Like you go north into Canada on the Sunshine Coast. Scott, there. You look at Vancouver and you go BC. So, and you gotta think of British Columbia and Canada the same way as like Washington or Oregon, where you have Washington or Oregon, but then you have Portland or Seattle, and that's how Vancouver is. And like you go to British Columbia, most of it's redneck as can be, except for Kelowna, and Vancouver. But then you get these big Sunshine Coast sanctuary cities, and things get a little different there. You weren't the only one, I guess. Wonder who's gonna win. Hey Brennan, how are you doing? I was watching that video with you and Daniel Atkins there. Oh, thank you, Mama Taz. I turned down the volume on my tablet because apparently the volume's on. I keep hearing an echo because I never really noticed that before, but there's quite the delay between that and what you guys are seeing. So who all's going to Tazapalooza next year? I cannot wait for Tazapalooza next year. The wife and I have a lot of stuff planned next year. Like we're going to Mexico, we're going to Cuba, but I'm actually most looking forward to Tazapalooza because that's going to be fun as F. Like, there's almost, well, half the people that enter this contest aren't even a live feed, but they're going to have to watch this to find out because I'm not going to search them out to contact me or contact them, but really, Corey, you're going to be at Tazapalooza? You're running the chainsaw this year? I'm bringing my trailer so you don't have to make me sleep on the ground, so. Waiting for an XL running on nitrous. I don't think the bearings would handle it. Like, I often wonder how far you could push a whole home light. Like, I don't like porting vintage saws because they're old as crap, right? Like, and you can't find parts. Well, you can. I should say you can't find parts because I mean you can buy brand new cylinders for home lights and stuff like that. Well, she doesn't have to make a trip. She doesn't live where Tazapalooza is, so she's got to like it's probably like a 10-minute walk. No, you didn't, but yeah, it's still fun. Although I regret sleeping on the ground because that ground was lumpy over there. That was bad. Okay, so I'm going to do the draw now. I asked her if I could sleep in the shop, and she said no. She said no, no way. No way, no how. Oh, one fell out. So, okay, here's the draw. I don't know who's going to win. I'm kind of excited to see who wins. I do it old school. I was watching Aaron A. Lynch doing it, and he used the phone app. I used the phone app once, but I don't like doing that. Hey, Johnny Arnett. Glad you could join it. Your name's in here. You might win. Okay. So I'm going to pull the name. And you know what? There's going to be a surprise, because there's going to be a runner-up prize, too. And the runner-up prize is actually going to be a surprise. But it's actually something kind of neat. So there will be 2 winners. One's going to win this, and one's going to win the surprise runner-up prize. Which, I mean, the runner-up prize last time was Josh Kinslow, and he ended up being an XL76. That's not going to happen again, because I'm running out of XL76s. But, okay. Pick the ticket. This is the winning ticket. Who's going to be on this one? Thomas Zermuch, 7187. He's not on here, but he's someone that entered. So he is the winner. Yeah, I'd like to find one of those Homelight circular saws too. They're you can't find them up here in Canada. Well, you can out east, but not out here. So Thomas Zermuch, I'm butchering that name, 7187. Contact me, kevinmckay2@gmail.com. It's in the description. Oh yeah, you are here. Yeah, there you go. I completely probably mispronounced your name, but you are the winner of this saw. But there is going to be a runner-up prize. And the runner-up prize will go to the randomizer. One fell out. Can't have that happen. And this is the runner-up. And the runner-up is What's Up With Me? And that's someone who entered. But yes, Thomas, like I said, in the description about my channel, there's my email address. Email me, please. And if you can, like, make a little video of you cutting the saw. Like this saw, it doesn't come with the bar because that shipping sucks with the bar. But it takes a Husqvarna small mount, the K095 mount, or also the Echo D176 mount works too. But yeah, no, so I'm glad someone. Yeah, please hit thumbs up. I kind of like that. So. But yeah, the set riser up, that's, so I'm trying to read my own writing. I write horribly, but it's, What's Up With Me? And that was he entered the contest. I don't know who he is. I don't know his real name, but, hopefully you watch this video and you too as well, send me your info. This community is great. So the thing about this community, I like this community. I'm watching videos and stuff. I used to watch Buck and Beer Warriors. I kind of fell away from his channel. Just some of the Ripsaw stuff just bothered me. That's my personal thing. But what opened me up to the community actually was going to Tazapalooza. Kind of like it was such an enriching experience. I mean, I can't wait for it next year. Tazapalooza was a great experience. It was fun. I can't believe no one called out the cops on us, because I mean, there's one night where there's 7 chainsaws running at like 9 o'clock at night, and right in the middle of the community, and like nobody called the police. So that's always good. Yeah, so you got a submix to go with your brand name saws. That goes with that. But it does run great. Like, this thing cuts like crazy. Like, I think people overlook these saws. I mean, like I mentioned before, it almost sound like a broken record, but I mean, see, here in Canada, you can go to Canadian Tire and buy Husqvarna saws. You can go to Home Depot. They sell Echo, but they also sell the Ryobi saws. This would be better than buying a Ryobi saw. 100%. This would be better than buying a Husqvarna 235 by far. Even stock, like they're not bad. They run, and for the occasional user, I mean, if you're like cutting 10 cords a year, maybe buy a brand name saw. So I'm just trying to read some of the comments here. Johnny Arnett, you're going to Tazapalooza next year, I assume? So I actually want to pick your brain on some knife making, because that's something that I have curiosity, and I'd actually like to pick your brain about a few things. Because I got a Tiger Torch and refractory bricks. We learned in school how to heat treat metal, so I kind of want to try making a knife one day. But nice. Because knife making, like I said, knife making, that's something that it intrigues me. Like, I watch your channel, and like, well, you do the leather work too, and that's kind of cool. But like, I never even thought of that. Actually, when I go to Tazapalooza, I actually got a pile of old solid home life bars that are no good for anything that I'm actually going to bring for you, because you can probably make use of them. I probably got a stack of about 30 of them. They're no good for actually using for chainsaws anymore. But yeah, so I'm glad this saw's going to find a good home. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this short. Like I said, I gotta hit Home Depot yet tonight. I gotta get the trailer antifreeze for the trailer, because it's gonna get cold. I know a lot of you live south. Like, I mean, Johnny Arnett in North Carolina. There, I don't think you're gonna get snow next week, or below freezing temperatures. But yeah, but I'm glad for everyone tuning in. That's cool. I always feel nervous about doing the live feeds. I'm not the most outgoing person. Kind of an introvert, really, but no, this community's great. It really is. I mean, I'm not a religious man, but if I was, I'd bless you all. Like, but no, it's a great community. So I'm gonna leave it here. We've gone in 23 minutes. That's not a bad live feed. But thank you all, and I hope everyone has a great week and a coming great weekend, and I hope no one else gets the below freezing temperatures like Edmonton's going to get this weekend. Anyways, take it easy, everyone. And what's coming up on the channel next, and crazy fella will make fun of me for this, I'm going to port that Husqvarna 35, because I was running that this weekend to get firewood out camping, and it runs great until the screw fell of the starter cover and to like wedge wood in there to start it. But yeah, that I'm gonna port that saw because I think it'll just be fun. Even though I think it's the ugliest saw ever made, it's actually quite ergonomic, and it feels good to operate. Like, so I mean, it's ugly, but okay. Everyone, take it easy. Everyone have a great time. I will see you next time, and who's ever on Tasman's next live feed, I'll probably see you in the comments there. Take her easy. Bye. How do I turn this off? There we go.